What's going on, guys? LUNATEK CC here. This is episode 3 of my advice series. If you want to check the guide section of my playlist, I've also got episodes 1 and 2 there. You might pick up some useful tips you might not have thought of. So in this one, I'm going to look at the best ways to earn the most free gems in the game. Since the update, one of the ones that's come about is from expert dungeons up to insane dungeons, right? The chests now give gems, so only collect them if you've done all the flames in that dungeon. So I'm going to show this now, and it'll actually give you some gems. There you go. So just be sure not to claim them if you haven't done all the flames yet. I've messed up and accidentally claimed a couple already on most of my accounts. Just the way they set it up with the chests there, it's just awkward. I've clicked on it accidentally a couple of times. You don't get any from the ordinary ones, only the expert ones. So that's one of the ones from the update. Obviously, doing all these checklists in here to the best of your abilities. So you see there, I've just done 3 stars and 80 expert dungeons, so that's an extra 450 gems. So completing all these is a good way to earn gems, you know, keep track of them. My biggest advice for earning free gems is get to king level as fast as possible. That's 80,000 might, right? You'll get your 100 gems a day then. Your days of fluffing might will end after that, really. From then on, you know, you want to be clever with building your might. But certainly fluff your might up as much as possible up to king level. By fluffing might, I mean, like, even if it's just crappy backups you don't intend on using much, just level them up as well. You know, I mean, I'm not even up to evolve level, I'm already 100,000. That's just from, like, you know, fluffing my might because I wanted to get those free gems every day. Like, I wanted those 100 gems as quickly as possible. So I highly recommend you do that, you know. Careful not to hurt your account too much to the point where you can't 3-flame anything because your heroes are so weak. But, you know, be sensible about it, but get there as quickly as possible. That'll definitely help. Hero trials give out gems. So if you do your hero trials as much as possible, you know, you can't farm gems from it. It's not farmable. It's random whether it gives you gems. Obviously, it usually gives you honor badges. It can give you legend cards as well. I've only ever, the whole time I've been playing Castle Clash, ever had one legend, and that was champion once randomly. So yeah, I didn't get any gems this time. But basically, the more you do, so if I did all 6 in a row, one after the other, I'd have a better chance of getting some gems. So that's another way of earning gems. Obviously, quest boards give gems. So if you open your quest board up, that's the best one. Refresh your hero talent, that'll give you 300 gems. So obviously if you got talent cards. So I highly recommend what you do. That was crap. What I recommend you do is save your talent cards and only use them for the quest board if you're free to play. If you're a pay to play player, or you're just the type who, you know, occasionally put some gems on the account, a good way of doing it, if you don't want to be spending tons, is just look for the offers where it gives the most, you know, what are they called, talent cards. Like sometimes this $20 pack can give like 12 talent cards, you know, or do the events like the spend gems and win so you get extra talent cards back, because that's one of the best ways to earn free gems out of the game, is the talent quest, because it gives 300, you know. Obviously completing as many quest boards a day as possible. You know, so use up your quest refreshers. If you're running low on quest refresh cards, the Mesa 4 chests, give them out quite regularly. You get them from lava as well, but not so much. Definitely if you're low on quest refresh, good idea to do Mesa 4s. You know, be active. Make sure you sign in daily, even if you can't play much, you know. And you can only just sign in. Make sure you collect all your rewards and still open up the quest board and just get the gems if you want to. You know, still do your sweeps quickly. You know, it only takes an extra minute of your time. You might as well do that. You know, just make the effort to make sure you're checking in daily and you know, getting as many gems as you can from the quest board and from your free daily stuff. You know, there's also things like, you know, Tapjoy to get gems if you can be bothered to do it. You know, linking up your Facebook things. Also check the event page, because sometimes they'll do like sign-in events. Like today we got a sign-in event, and so there you go, sign-in daily event, and it's saying it's going to give 300 gems at some point. So it's quite important, just check your events. Yeah, always check the bazaar stuff as well, you know, in case there's any free stuff in there going on. Roll when there's events, you know. Roll when you're rolling gems. Roll when there's events that give out talent cards. That'll help just, you know, boost your talent cards. The more talent cards you got, the better chance of getting gems back off the quest board and all that. Like, you know, I mean, it's one of those things when you run out of talent cards, you know, that quest comes up, the 300 gem quest, and you know, you're not getting that free 300 gems. Then, you know, you're just staying the same. You know, so yeah, check events, be active, try and do 2 quest boards a day, and use up your quest cards as much as possible. You know, have a look online for events. Sometimes there'll be like streamers giving out free stuff, you know, that can involve gems as well. Sometimes there's like secret codes and things like that. Definitely get to king level as quickly as possible. As soon as you got those 100 gems a day, it's a lot better, and saving up gems is just a lot nicer, you know what I mean? Because it's a big jump from king to what was the one before it? Grand Duke to King. You know, it's an extra 25 gems a day. Like, you know, it does add up. Like, you know, oh yeah, make sure if you know, you hit your target with regards to the arena. So do your 2. It's easier to hit now. It used to be 10. You'd have to do now. You only have to do 2, and your gold from other players and mana from other players. So that's an extra 25 gems from playing the game and earning you can get. So try and make sure you complete them every day. Oh, when you first start the game up as well, there's like those the bushes and the trees and stuff. You know, if you clear them, you get gems from that. And there's I've done it now, but there's like a tutorial thing that appears up here, and you can get gems from that as well. If you collect the chests and do the things and everything. So yeah, new player login rewards. Make sure you're collecting those chests and doing that. You know, most people would have done it by now, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it then, guys. If anyone else can think of anything, put it in the comments below. Alright, cheers, guys.